Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is part 5 of my Lego MOC of the Galaxy Commander. So last time I spent time getting the wings like kind of more smoothed out, as well as the front side, and kind of made this little thing to see what that looks like. But it's probably not going to be how that's going to stay on that side, because I need to figure out how to do the sides with cheese slopes, if that's even possible. So let's get into that. So if I want to do that, I need to be using something with probably clips and bars, but I am not super sure how to do that. So also they did weird things with, like, okay, I had to put these clips. So that will sit, that'll sit flat. No, it won't. So it would have to sit something like in there, somewhere. Like it can't sit in there. I guess the thing is I can take pieces off of here if that's necessary, and maybe fit that in, and maybe fit a clip in. Is this gonna work if I take that off? Yeah, then that's not, well, let's just wait. So if I fit a clip in here, where is it gonna have to be? The other side would have to be a bar, right? So the bar has to be on, connected to something. And I don't, did I did get the other ones. I did get those ones. So it can be an angle of some sort, but then that's gonna hook in there. I guess yeah, it doesn't matter. I have that bar, and I have these clips as well. And that's gonna be close. Oh yeah, that's right, they tiled all that off on the top of them. How can I get that in there? Maybe I can figure out something different with that, because these are coming in like that's smooth. I don't need to do that other way if I don't want to, right? I could just not do it that way and see what happens. Maybe I just won't do it that way. I didn't start that way, so it's kind of hard to change that now. So I'll just go with this for now. Oh, they did it with this. That's right. They put these sideways. That was what was done. Oh, can I do that? in here. And is that gonna work? Because then it's something like, can I do it? Can I even do that? It's gotta line up. It's not gonna work. Yeah, it only goes in there. I don't know if I like that. Because it can go further in. I'll have to play around with that. See if I can figure that out. Revisit those instructions and see what they do on the Galaxy Explorer. Anyway, I got that. Oh, I was gonna try to figure out the bottom as well. I gotta do that. Got a couple of these tiles here. I can tie that down a bit better. Okay. Like that. Now, this is still the same. All of that is still the same for the top, so that's not different. What is gonna be, how do I put the bottom stuff on for a, like, the original has this trans blue piece here, and it's got this sloped piece for the sitting area. Can that be duplicated in some way on the bottom? So if I line that, so that would have to be, yeah, let's just line this with some 1-bys. And, oh, that's gonna be 4, no, that's a 5. Once again, the 5. That's an odd number, eh? I guess it is. And then I can put an 8. 1x8 on the other side. I got them and I was like, am I going to even use these 1x5s? And I guess, yes, I am going to use them. Okay. That goes like that for now. Till I figure out, that's just, oh yeah, just a little better. Makes it a brick. Thickness around that center area. Okay. So if I want, and then that's probably going to be well, there's probably going to be another layer. There's probably going to be another layer wing. Yeah, some of this stuff is probably coming out. Yeah, that's going to come out because I'm probably going to use these big wings to put them in there. But let's just try to figure out if I can actually make something that is going to be able to work in there. Now, I took this plate and just covered it with these trans blue tiles, and I don't know if that's a good representation or not. I also have, I got a couple of these and a couple of these, and I don't know if that would work. I'm just kind of getting these canopies and putting them upside down in here, if that's the same thing. Now maybe, because they're not quite, like, if I could get that to go in there, that might work. Now can that be put in there like so? Well, let's see if I can mount this upside down in there somehow. Like, I guess this could come off, that's not an issue. And then you surround it. We have, this is the point, mounting point. Let's just start with a blue piece to go on that, like something like that, right? Because this will require a hinge and a bunch of other stuff to make that work. This could maybe just go in there and work. Now the other side is white, and wasn't really sure what I should do about that. Because what if you just did like one of these? Is it a 45-degree angle? It's 4 by 6, so no. That's 4 by 6. That's not. It's not 3 by 6, and it is not. There's 3 by 3. Could maybe do something along the lines of like that. So I'll take that, and I need to I have brackets I could try. Because I do have that. What if can that work? Let's take that off. Would that work? Is that legit? Is that legit? to do that. And just mount it like that. What's better? Like, these are the same. Because I can also do like that. Is that, and then that's, oh, that's kind of off. That's kind of off. Is there anything that's gonna be right on the money with this? I'm not sure. It would be, I guess you can just do this, right? And that'll be off. But it's so thick, like that's too much, unless you can like put it like in there. So that is a workable space I can get it into. That's something else I want. Can we do it like that? Can that line up? Like so? There is the 1x6 that's in there too. So either or, I need it there. And is that right here? I don't think it is. So what do you do? What you actually do is you do that. That's still off by half plate, so that's no good. Oh, I just realized this is what you can use too. You can do that. So if I put that back, we put that there. More of those over here. And put that there. And then two there. And that goes like that. And then that's the right location for that. Okay, is that a good idea? And then if I have, where's the brick? Here's somewhere. Where did I put that brick? There it is. Is this going to look any good at all? I line this up here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's any good. Like, it has to be topped off with something, because it can't just be like that, can it? Maybe can that if it's sitting up that high, okay, because we're gonna be one plate there. And that spot right there. Did I have... So that kind of has to sit like that. And if I take that off, will that sit in there? I guess in theory it should. Seems right. That's more what I'm thinking. That could work like that. That could work like that, maybe. Which means I need a way to get the plate out there. So those it's these plates here need to sit in a bit to capture that. If I want to do it that way. Once again, not sure if I like that. I might just prefer, I don't think I have inverse slopes for that. Like if I could get this to sit closer. I mean, it could sit further back. For it to sit there. I would need to have a plate kind of sticking in there. I did have it forward. Now, what's the other options? Like that. An angle like that. And then what do you do with the sides? See, that's the problem, is the sides every time. Like, I'd like to use that because it has the sides on it. Like, we can do that. It's not even like that. Like I can do that. And then what? See, this is where the other part has to come into. Where did that sit? Oh, it went pretty far back. Can't go too far back. It doesn't have to go too far back. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Like, I can put that there, and then I have, like, it's just weird side pieces. It's just weird. Doesn't really work. Right? What does that look like? It looks equally not great. It's equally not great. Equally just not great. Yeah, and just like gaps everywhere. No. And then it makes me think like you could have it upside down like that. Although that's not great either. Now, how would I even do that with the brackets and stuff? Because you could have 45, but we don't want 45. I have to pull out all the weird hinges and see there something? Because it could be like the car seats. Maybe. Maybe it could be like the car seats. Because you have pieces like that. So let's say you have a couple of these. Oh, I also have, I have these too. Because I was thinking you could have it sideways like the car seats. Yeah, what would you do with that? Because then you could have the sides as well. Can you do that? Where it's not too ridiculous. So let's say I did something like that. Okay, that's 45. I don't think that's gonna work. It's gotta be it's a weird angle. If I can even do the weird angle. So yeah, so it'd be like that. So this is 1/3. So it's 4/6. If I take, so let's say we take that, I push it like this. Okay, so we have this idea. Back to this one. And okay, yeah, because you can go on the other side. Is that sensible? I could do like that. Now if I just put a small one on the other side, something like that. That's obviously going to just need to be that is too much. So it's going to have to be something like that. Can't see that. Away. So it's something like that. Versus this. Like if I can even get it like that. Could I get that in there like that? Where did I drop that piece? So, what if... So So this is like this. And I'm just assuming like that would be there. But I could drop it through the middle there. That. Yeah, so I put that on top. Also, yeah, that's kind of off. I don't know how I hook this together. I hook that how? Even if I get this to be an angle that it's comfortable with. So that would be something like this. Like, is that gonna work? Or do I need another 8 on there? Let's try that. No, that's no. Yeah, that's no good. That's not right. Can I adjust that? The rail. And does the rail improve anything? The rail actually. Yeah, that's the question. Does the rail work to improve that angle? Because now that's the angle I get with the rail. Did I find another 8? No. That's the angle I get the rail. Did I put a rail on the other side instead? So it's like 2 rails. So it would be like that. Does that work? And can that work? Like, okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. It would be, I need it to hook to something. And there just isn't anything for it to hook to. Except these guys. Which might work. I don't think so though. no... You'd have to put that... unless you do it the other way around with the hinge. Could flip it around. To make it work. No, you can't. Not like that. Maybe like that. And that mounts there. And that mounts there. Is that right? Say that goes there. And come on. There's another one of those brackets that goes downward facing. Upward facing, upward facing, upward facing. Need a downward. There's one. Okay. So is this gonna work? Okay, we're off by a little bit. Is it just a plate, or is it a plate on each side? Let's try a plate on each side and see what happens. Oh, they're over here. Let's just hit the two trans plates. I don't... Okay. And then... yeah, like that. Does that work out? Nope. That does not work out. So, I mean, that lines up like together, but it is not quite right. So I'm just going to take one plate off and see if that, if we're just off by a plate, oops. Is that going to work? Oh, I think that's right. Is that right? It's staying together. Is. So now I have something that might work. And it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. It is kind of off to one side. I don't know if I can straighten that out. And then I'd have to... How can that be right? Oh, okay, never mind. It's because I have it off by a plate. This lines up on those, but it doesn't line up. Of course it doesn't. I wonder if there's a way to get that to line up. But it gives me a bit of the look. So that's going to be tricky. That is going to be tricky. It's interesting. Now, that might... So you see how that worked that way? Okay, and what if I put that in there instead? Let's take that off. Okay, I can fit that in there, actually. So that's interesting. And I got that to sort of work. Right? Yeah. I got it to sort of work. So that is something. That is something. Here, let's try this. It is something. Okay, that doesn't want to go back. Those are in the way. I guess the other thing is, like, if they're just on, they're not hooked up like the same way, would that even it out? Because it is 8 across. So I was just consistent with how I hooked these together. If I put them on the same way, it doesn't really matter if they're on the same way or not. Does it? So let's say we put them on the same way. Okay. And then okay, that's on that side. And then this is the one here. That would go on, goes on this side. Just going the same way, we're not facing opposite ways, which is part of the problem, I think. So now we're the same way. Okay. And we just make sure was the opposite way, right? So I have to go like this, and then come back. Like so. And that's the same way. That's the same way. Ah, those don't like that. Oh no, I put it on the top. Oh, that's not right. Now it's the same. And then it's the same. And could I just, and then just do it the opposite way on the other side, and then that's actually lined up? Yeah, where's the rail? Okay. It's not. Is it optimal? Not really, but this whole thing is kind of weird with this. Then what do you do there? I think I need to get, I don't know if there are inverse slopes. I'll have to look that up. Maybe just get some in that color. I otherwise have to use, I have a bunch of orange and green ones, I think. Okay, yeah, something like that. And what if that was just done as the way to hold that on? Like just put that in there, and that's just the way that's held on. So that would be just right there in theory. So can that be done for brackets? It's just going to cover it all up then, which I don't really want it to do. But I just realized something else I have. I have these brackets. And the down facing ones, let's get 2 of those. Hit one and nowhere to go. There it is. Okay, so if I put these on the side here, on the back, okay. And now I take an others facing bracket. No, I need the same bracket. Can I line that up? them together. Come on. I would need 2 of those. Can I get another one? Here it is. That goes there. Now can I do it? Some pieces that I'll do it with. Oh. Let's do it with these tiles. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's a thing I can do, apparently. Okay. I could do that, and it doesn't look completely terrible. It's probably, yeah. So I took those 2 and I just hook them together. So one's going that way to hook that one up, and then it just is in there, which is something. Okay. I could probably, can I do the same thing up here to hold it in better? I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, that's something. That is something. Now, that is going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. I'll also have to see what I can do. What else I can do, and anyway, that is good. That has been part 5 of my Lego MOC of the Galaxy Commander. Anyway, spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to put these bottom pieces on, so I wanted to try to do this. I think I've come up with something here with taking these brackets and putting them opposite directions to hold that in. Also, I have this. I don't know, maybe that could be used as the rear slope. I don't know. I'll have to try some other things out, so we'll see. Anyway, those combination of hinges and then the brackets are the 2 things kind of came up with. And as well as the reversing the studs using this method with these plate with a stud or something like that. Anyway, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.